Hello and good morning, evening, and or afternoon to you future, well, potential future Minecraft players. Welcome to the very first episode of You Suck at Minecraft, which is why you're here, basically, is because you suck at Minecraft. This could be because, I don't know, maybe you have a friend and you saw them playing Minecraft on their PC and or Xbox and you thought, man, this is so cool, I want to be just like him or her. And truth be told, that's probably never going to happen. However, if you watch these videos, hopefully I could just help you out, give you some tips and some pointers, and it'll be cool. You'll learn a few things, and you just will look a little bit less like an idiot to all your friends. So let's get started. First, you're gonna open Minecraft. I pray that you can figure that one out without my help. Okay, so you're gonna go to single player because you're single and you're a player, and that's how it goes. You're gonna push this button right here to create a new world because you have nothing yet. And you suck, so you do. So let's just go with that theme of you sucking. You can call it whatever you want. World 1, my world. I'm so happy. Here's my world. Smiley face, winky face. That's pretty cool. If you look down here, there are different modes: survival mode, hardcore, and creative. Now, basically, survival mode is just the basic mode. You make stuff. You have hunger, health, levels, stuff like that. And there are enemies you have to try to fight. That's too advanced for you. We'll get that later. Hardcore mode, don't even worry about that. That's not you. And creative mode is for the people who don't really want to play. They just want to screw around. And that's not you. You're here to learn. And I respect that. I admire you. I wish I could be like you. Not really. Anyways, so you're going to create the world, and your computer's going to load and try to generate a world. And it's going to take quite a while because you're running one of those Dell Inspiron, like the D24s from like 2004. It's pretty bad. You don't even have integrated HD graphics, but it's okay. You'll upgrade someday once your family, isn't in poverty anymore and you're not living off of food stamps. Maybe you could just go to college and get a job and stop playing Minecraft. I'm just messing. I love you guys. So you just started Minecraft, and you're like, whoa, where am I? Well, whether you're in a jungle, in the snow, in a desert, the only thing that matters is that you need to survive. Because remember what this world is called? Survival. Oh, there you go. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make tools to help you out. Kind of like, think of it as like a caveman game. You evolve and you make tools, so eventually you can make a shelter. It's pretty cool. Now, the basic essentials you're going to need is wood. Okay, and you get wood from, you've got it, trees. So wherever you are, look around and try to find some trees. When you find a tree, you can walk right up to it, and with your mouse, just left click on it, hold it down, and oh my gosh, a chunk just fell off. And you got an achievement. You got wood. Holy cow. Don't ever expect to see that again because it's really not anything. Now basically, if you see what I'm doing here, what I'm doing is I'm essentially chopping down this tree to gather all of its wood. It's kind of like a person. It's like a parasitic property I have about myself is I'm taking from others with no respect for them whatsoever. I don't even care that they need this wood. Who knows what they could be doing with this wood? That tree could have been growing for years, saving up this wood. And what did I just do? I just took it down. With no regards, no respect, doesn't matter. Because that's what we do. And a lot of people experience friends and family that have similar properties to this wood gathering experience that I just taught you. Where were we? Oh, so you have wood. Okay, what are you going to do now? Well, there's this other cool achievement that you're probably going to be extremely happy to figure out. If you press E, look at that. Oh my goodness. You didn't get an achievement because I guess Minecraft stopped doing that. That's actually pretty weird. You usually get an achievement for clicking E. Anyways, if you look down here, there are a bunch of different slots where basically you can just use your scrolly thingy on your mouse or your fingery thingy on your trackpad to get through all your items. And then up here are blocks where you can hold additional items that you don't want to access right away, but you want for later. Up here is your little crafting table. Watch what happens when I place the wood. I get wooden planks. Now I can just click, or I can just shift click and get all of them. whatever. Basically, now I have that wood, which just think of it as a log. It's just a log. It's worthless. I just turned it into like wood I could use for crafting. An example, what happens if we were to right click and just put some of this wood down? Oh my goodness, we have a crafting table. Look, there's a second achievement for you. And look, you can place this crafting table and whoa, does this look familiar? Similar to that, but now you just have more area to build. Okay? And now, okay, I said you want to be making tools, right? Think of some tools you would use in a modern day. You could use axe. Axe is a tool. A pickaxe. That's a tool. Anything could really be a tool. It really just depends on how you look at it and your attitude. I mean, you can look at something and see it as a tool, but does it necessarily make it a tool? I mean, does it see itself as a tool? Here's some sticks, and we're gonna make something very basic for you. See this little thing right here? It's a wooden shovel. See how I place these sticks and the wooden planks to make it look like a shovel? Well, monkey see, monkey do. You make something look like a shovel, it makes a shovel. Now I have a tool, or what I would call a tool. It probably doesn't see itself as a tool, and the reason I say that is because you may just look at something as it's useless, it's a tool, but look what happens. I'm using this tool to dig up some dirt, and I'm digging and I'm digging and I'm digging, and I'm using it over and over again. And if you look down at the bottom right hand corner, you see that little health bar for my so-called tool? Yeah, it goes down. So even though you say, hey, this is a tool, this is pretty fun to use, well, it doesn't see it that way. Okay, just because it's a tool doesn't mean it doesn't have feelings, because it literally does. I mean, look, it's at its wit's end. It's almost completely out. It's almost gone. You're gonna end up breaking this thing just because you use it and use it and use it. But that's no big deal, because this is Minecraft, and look what happens. Even though our tool is almost dead, look how much dirt we have. That's all we get by using tools, is dirt. That's it. What is this we have here? A pickaxe? And a hatchet? Yes, that's correct. Think of Minecraft as basically just like a smaller version of life. If you could use it in real life, you can use it in Minecraft. So if we want to cut down a tree faster, and we have the option of using a shovel, a pickaxe, or just an axe, we would pick the axe. Pick the axe. That's pretty silly of me. Because look how much faster it chops down the wood. And you might be thinking, wow, I know everything there is to know about tools. Well, you don't. You suck at Minecraft, remember? This is why you suck at Minecraft. Because you think you know everything. You look at something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have this down. This is so easy. My friend, why are you even trying to teach me? I know everything. I am the god of Minecraft. You're stupid. You see this? Wow, right when that tool just died. Look at these. What are they? These are stones. If we use a pickaxe to gather these stones, similar to wood, it's a different block. Okay. Again, if I'm going too fast for you, that's okay. I'll explain all of this later. I know it's way too much for you to learn, but this is for some of the faster people that may come across this video. I highly doubt, but it may happen. I just need to get all this information out pretty much as quickly as I can, so then I can go on the further YouTube tutorials and just I'll do some more explanations here. This is basically a very quick, just trying to get used to understanding things. So basically, you saw how I just turned a wooden tool into a stone tool, correct? Well, guess what happens when I use that stone tool? It's significantly faster than the wooden tool. And believe it or not, there are tools that are better than stone. There are even like iron tools and diamond tools, and there are so many kinds of tools out there. It just all depends on what kind of tool you want, Anyways, so now you're like, man, I have all these resources, which is these are these blocks. Those are our resources, and you have some tools. And you think you're pretty set, and you're dead wrong. Because this is a happy, friendly, blocky world. You have to remember that at night, these evil, demented creatures come out to kill you, and they want you dead now. Okay? Okay. So, you need to build shelter. I don't care what kind of shelter you build. It can be, an igloo. It could be a house. It just needs to be something. Let me give you a good example. Let's say you're looking for a spot, okay? You want to find an open little area because you've always wanted a little house on the prairie for some strange reason. And oh, here we go. Here's a good little a little lot, I could say. Little lot. Pick some flowers. I'll use those later to further decorate my future home. Now, when you're building a house, think of it as how you build a just a standard house. I want walls, a door, ceiling, etc., etc. It's it's just a simple concept. You're just building a house. It's not too difficult. So I'm just gonna build some more tools. You see now that I have a sword, which you will use later because you have to eat sometime, right? And you saw the cows earlier. I'll get to that later. I'm sorry. I know you don't understand things like that. It's too fast for you. Anyways, I'm going to help you. See what I'm doing here? I am building a base for a house. Okay? You see this? As it comes along, I can stack these little blocks, or remember that terminology I used earlier? Resources on top of each other, like so. And, after a while, you have this, you almost have a house. It doesn't really matter what kind of resource you use. Essentially, a house is a house, This little piggy might have made it out of stone. The other little piggy might have made it out of straw. But, you're just the little piggy that doesn't really give a crap about the other pigs and doesn't give in to peer pressure. And you'll make your house whatever you want. And I respect that. I like your style. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's already getting dark. Why didn't you tell me? You should have been paying attention, you stupid idiot. Now we're gonna die. Oh wait, no we're not. Because we're smart. See, look. We're already almost protected from the outside world. All we need is a door. Like so. We place said door right here. Let's get rid of the snow first, of course. I'm in a snowy biome. Look, I'm in a house now. I can open the door. I can go outside, go back inside, close the door. That's a shelter. But if you look at it from the outside, you can see it's kind of garbage. It's not very pretty. In fact, yours probably. Yours. I'm sorry. I'm expecting way too much of you right now. Your house probably looks a lot more something like this. Let me just get this. This is probably the style you went for, and by went for I mean accidentally came across. Let's just get a few more of these in here. Right there. That's good. You're the colorful, you're the fruity kind. Like I have to have my house looking very special. Look at that. Look, you got some wood there, and you think it looks very nice, don't you? Well, you're dead wrong. This is a awful looking house. There we go. We'll cut that out. That doesn't even need to be complete. So you're basically looking at something very similar to this. And your friend, remember earlier I was talking about you're trying to impress them? They're laughing at you. They're laughing. And quite frankly, I don't think it's funny. You don't think it's funny. You're being laughed at. That's not a very good thing. But that doesn't matter. Because this is just your first tutorial, and you don't really know better. It's okay. You're not even playing dumb. You're just legitimately you don't even understand, and that's perfectly fine. This is what you do, and here we go, and there we go. Put some more of these on the side, and there you go. There's your house. This is about what it looks like. And you're in the middle of, let me just make sure. Yep, difficulties on hard. Always make sure your difficulties on hard. by the way, because that's how we play. Even though you're a beginner, no exceptions. Now you're going to walk inside your house, and you're going to close your door. And you are now in a shelter. You are safe from the outside world. Nobody will come and harm you, and you are not going to die as long as you stay in here. Unless you stay in here forever, because if you notice in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little, there are food bars. You see that? And they go down every time, you go a certain distance of time without eating. You need to eat, and you haven't been eating. So shame on you for not paying attention to your own health. But that's okay. This is the first tutorial, and now you understand the basics of using tools, acquiring tools, and basically building the bare essentials, the very bare minimum essentials to a house. This is your place, and you should be proud of it because it's your place. Some people might say, "Oh, it's a dive," but it's your dive. So enjoy it, and maybe when you come back for a second tutorial, I can give you some more tips on how to not suck. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Have fun not sucking at Minecraft, or sucking just a little bit less. I hope all of your friends are impressed. Peace!